This is the ETBU Sportsnet. I'm Adam P. Ledyard here with head men's basketball coach Bert West. Coach, you played 5 games in the last 10 days. Last week you beat Mary Hardin-Baylor on Monday, which we talked about last week. Then you have Texas-Dallas and Hardin-Simmons on the road, your West Texas trip. Come away 0-2. Talk about the trip out west.
Well, those Buckeyes were awesome last night, weren't they? Go Buckeyes. They were a powerhouse. They just manhandled poor old Oregon.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the shout-out for the Buckeyes in my home state.
You're welcome. They were. That's kind of like the Buckeye teams I remember as a kid. That's the way they were, just overpowering. But we were not overpowering this week. We went to Dallas, played that strong UT Dallas team, and we actually didn't get off to a bad start. We didn't make our first 4 or 5 shots. We were looking good other than, the ball's got to go in the basket. That's the whole point. But they were knocking their shots down. And we looked on video after the first 4 possessions. If you didn't see anything but the action that was run, the shot that was released, and then went and watched them on the other end, you wouldn't have known who was ahead. You would have figured we possibly were ahead, and it was 10-0. So UT Dallas just jumped on us, had us down 17-2, and from that point on, the game was virtually, dead even. So, those things happen sometimes. The kids did not play a poor ball game. They just got jumped on by a good team that was really ready for us, and so that took care of the Dallas part of the trip. So then we journey on to Hardin-Simmons, and I believe Hardin-Simmons will be the best team in the conference at this point in time, and it was just a real battle, and we certainly could have played a little better, but we played another good ball game and just came up short, and we made a little rush at them at the end. They had us down about 11, and we got it down to 2, and actually shot the 3 that went off the rim. I mean, it looked good the whole way. I thought we were going to steal that game right at the end. But kids are hanging in there. They're still performing well, and gosh, you never want to go on a trip like that and come back empty, but the kids are still performing well.
This week you got 3 more games. Tuesday night you head out to Louisiana College. Then you're back home finally for 2 games, Sul Ross State and Howard Payne on Thursday and Saturday. Talk about the game tonight against Louisiana College and also being back home after being on the road for the last 2.5 weeks.
Well, I will be so happy to get back home after the Tuesday night game. We have just been, that extended 6-game road trip is just it's tough. It's always tough to play on the road, and Louisiana College, and we're tied in the standings right now with the exact same record. They'll be one of the more athletic teams we've seen. They're one of the most athletic teams in the conference. They're athletic at every position. And so we've got to really do a good job of blocking out, rebounding, and our transition defense has got to be really good tonight. And I guess maybe as far as just quickness, jumping ability, athleticism, our next 3 opponents are 3 of the more athletic teams we'll see. So the Tigers got to get ready.
All right, Coach, thanks for talking to us on the ETBU Sportsnet.